on a Sunday for what I hope is going to be an entertaining, inspiring, perhaps moving, and maybe provocative day of talks and performances.
It's really funny, actually. They asked you to do the O2 Arena in front of like 20,000 people. You're like, piece of piss, random. And then they call you to do the Barbican in front of 2,000 people and you're shitting yourself.
The whole idea that we all are connected, that the health of our society is premised not only on personal liberty and personal freedom, but on collective responsibility has been lost. It's being ground into the dirt, really. It's a flag being dragged through the mud politically. There isn't anybody in my country, any politician with the guts to stand up and say to you, you know, we're gonna have to share. We're gonna have to share.
But when I tell kids I'm a space scientist, they're usually a bit surprised. Because usually when they think of a space scientist, they think of someone who looks like this. The mad scientists, you see them on films all the time. They either have a German accent or a very clipped British accent. And they're sort of, hello, Mr. Bond, I'm going to take over the world and turn it into jam. So I practice that in front of the mirror.
And these posters are drum kits, so probably shouldn't do this, but I'm going to give them out to someone in here to play with and make some noise.
Unfortunately, there are still so many people, and especially politicians out there in Europe, who are thinking that democracy is something painful, something tiring, with all its negotiations and discussions. And you know, I get it. It's not easy. Everybody got different opinions about things, but nobody said it would be easy.
We do go after the right problems, but we go after them in a manner that basically relieves any responsibility from the shoulders of big institutional players like governments and corporations, and presents all problems as coming entirely from our own individual faults and behaviors.
Political reform is a challenge in many places around the world, but that's normal. That's always been the state of the world. However, if there's even one part of the world, one region, it can be Germany, it can be the United States, it can be London, where we have a technical community that believes that this is a real problem, that believes that mass surveillance, the GCHQ strategy of amassing a haystack of human lives and then sorting through it whenever they want to try and find needles, is contrary to the values that we as a society hold. They can institute protections on the technical level that enforce our rights in a way that's not dependent on national laws.
That's the honest truth. That's what I found, and that's pretty much all I have to say about it.